Really just kind of building up my stamina, going from a season where I was limited to 3 to 4, it's kind of different. So just kind of training my body to open back up to what I was used to, kind of going 7, but it's a plan. I start off in extended spring training, building up, going from 1 inning to 2 to 3. So just seeing the way my body was recovering better. So really from 3 to 4, like I feel I could go more than that, just the way that the build-up came. So I was excited for that.
Tink, what's this weekend been like for you? I mean, you had the strange draft year and the COVID year. You have the weird minor league year. You got the lockout year last year. It's sort of been a big gap when we've had like a normal offseason. What's it been like to get around and meet fans for the first time and be in the middle of all of this?
I mean, it's exciting. It's really like a surreal moment just to kind of be like there. Like at first, you see a lot of things on Twitter about like the fans. I watch the games, I see the fans, but just to actually be there and just to see the way they embrace you and show love there's no better feeling than that.
What do you think you've learned the most about yourself, especially this last season?
Really, I learned a lot. Just drafted at 17, and then like looking back 3 years, like I feel like I done changed so much as a pitcher and learned so much as a pitcher. That I never thought I could really just learn, just being just so small-minded, but just getting around them guys down in Palm Beach, Gio, and then just Tim, just a lot of those good guys that's willing to help and make me become the best pitcher I can.
Tink, you talk about building up your stamina. Is it your cardiovascular? Is it building up your arm? Is it weight training? What is it that you're trying to do to become stronger, better?
Yeah, really everything, just from body to mind, everything, just being able to take on that load, being able to throw twice in 1 week, and last season I only threw once a week, so just being able to take on 2, I'm just learning from last season and making sure this season I can be able to handle whatever's thrown at me.
So when you mentioned like all you've learned as a pitcher, how are you different as a pitcher, say, today than when last season started? Is it the pitches you have? Is it your knowledge of how to use them?
Kind of really a little bit of everything, knowing how to use them, and then also just having confidence, just being able to trust my pitch, trust really everything, any count, just being able to be different and never be able to get picked apart. So just being able to have multiple pitches and having control and command over them, I feel like going to help me. So that's what I've been working on.
Did this past year show you a little bit more about maybe what your pitches could do, like whether it was velocity, tapping into more velocity, or tapping into the movement you have?
Really just finding out my movement, like with my fastball. High school I never had any intel on the spin rate, the vertical break, the horizontal break. So just really just looking at those numbers, sometimes you could get caught up into it, just stuck and figuring out what's this, what's that. But just me, I'm kind of more of a visual guy. So just watching video and them telling me this, I can see better just off video. So just being around and seeing like, okay, my release point, just seeing the difference, trying to keep everything in the same tunnel. So just now, yeah.
How important was that fall league for you to be out there and pitch against guys who have played at a level, higher than low A?
It was actually great because I'm a real big competitor. So anytime I go out, I'm gonna compete no matter who we playing against. And really, just going there, it showed big confidence towards me. It kind of helped me with confidence, and it also showed the way the organization think about me. So just taking that all in is just make me want to go even harder.
What have they told you as far as the plan this year, and what are your goals? Like, what level do you want to try to get to this year?
Really goal-wise, like I said, just being able to handle whatever thrown at me, and then like my goal is really, I want to start, spring training February, then March. I want to play from March to October. So just being in that position, I feel like coming into this season is just go as hard as I can and see where it get me.
Is there anything new or different that you're preparing for 2023 in terms of you as a pitcher, or maybe relative pitches or a different kind of mechanic thing?
Really just kind of figuring it out like more, because you can always never not know too much, and so just keeping an open mind and always being an open book to learning new things or ticks and that, because I learn new stuff every day, like just reading on the internet or just listen to guys. So just being open minded.
One possibility might be that you end up in Peoria, in the upper Midwest. You ever pitched in cold weather? It can be cool there.
Yeah, in Arkansas, we got 4 seasons, so usually early in the high school season it's very cold. So like I was used to it kind of growing up playing in the cold, fall ball. I played baseball year round, so I'm kind of used to it. I get used to it.
How much did Jordan miss that barrel fly? You jammed him.
Yeah, Jordan just missed. I mean, he's a great hitter. I feel like I made a great pitch. I mean, but it's baseball, so great pitchers can get hit by great hitters. So I'm thankful to get that out.
What has being on the Cardinals caravan with him been like?
I mean, it's been good, kind of just to learn more about him than I already have, and just kind of just to see, like, the way the fans like interact with him, and just to see the love he's getting shown. So just making sure I can just stay and keep working, and hopefully I could be, up there.
Tink, how good is it for you to come here and see Busch Stadium? And I mean, this is the goal. Does that drive you kind of going into the season?
Oh, yes, sir. Just being able to look at it, feel it. I can feel the energy, and just I want to play here one day. So, I mean, it's the goal, and I know I'm a hard worker, and I'm not going to stop till I get it.
And who are some of the people that you've worked most closely with that have helped you along through this process so far?
I say, really, I give it to my teammates. Just being there, like, every day, just they going to talk to me. We have a good time and just having fun. Any day I could get out there and have fun and just have a smile on my face and learn is no better day.
Are there any staff members that have been most influential so far?
I say, like, Gio and then Tim, they work real, like, hard with me and making sure they stay on me. Also, Rick, he said, always just helping me, just showing me video, pulling me to the side, just little things that, that means more to me than I probably speak, but it means a lot to me.
What are you most looking forward to about getting down to spring training next month?
Going to work, getting more in shape, and building up towards the season, because it's a big season.
You feel like, you're obviously on the radar, you're one of the top prospects, but this could be that year where you can make that big jump, you can show that you can go deeper into games and, really pitch a game instead of just being limited to 2 or 3 innings?
Yeah, just, I always kind of been, no matter what nobody say, if they say I'm this good or this bad, I'm going to work just as hard. So just always keeping an even keel mind, like when the good times come, don't get too up, and when the bad times come, don't get down. So just being able to work from that, I feel like I'm ready for whatever.
With Palm Beach, when you pitched in that, I think it was game 2 of the playoff or game 1, did you feel that different environment, even though it's a minor league playoff game?
Yeah, it was a cool day that day, raining, and playoff game. So it's what we signed up for, and going out there, I just wanted to put my team in the best position to win.
Because of the 2020 draft, you and Mason Witt and Jordan Walker will kind of be combined. You'll always kind of follow each other, always have a connection. Can you talk about the difference in your 3 personalities?
I know that we all different, but we kind of have like the same interests. We all like to kind of play the game, watch games, and really, we kind of click better than, that I didn't just expect it. But it's good. It's good to be around like a good group of, especially we all around the same age, good young guys, and we all can learn from each other. They played on higher levels, so I always kind of talk to them about what's the difference and kind of trying to figure out like what I need to improve on to kind of make sure that I'm ready.
Tink, how you played with Mason? Did you know about Jordan in high school?
I also played with Jordan in the same tournament that I did with Mason the year before. So, and also I met Jordan through like MLB develops things. So I kind of always been like a good friend with him, but not just close,
Were you 15 when you met them then?
I say, yeah, probably around like 15, 16 when I met Jordan.
What do you think about like spending your professional career with these guys? I mean, the way it works, you could be together for 10, 11 years.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's great. It's really great to just sit back and think about, you don't want to look too far ahead, take it kind of one day at a time, but just to look at the future, I mean, it's pretty bright.
Some people in the front office will talk about patience with prospects. I mean, especially how young you guys are. I mean, is patience something you have to remind yourself, like within yourself, that?
Yeah, I've never been a guy to, just rushing through things. I just let it come my way, and whenever the chance come, I'm gonna make sure that I done train myself and build my confidence and got my mind to where I can handle anything. So.